Welcome back to the channel, folks. Dad's here, and we're in Sandown in the Isle of Wight, and we have with us the Islander. It's been a long time waiting for this baby to get compatible with the new sim 2024, and without having to go out and buy another one, I was able to go into 2020 and update it in the marketplace in 2020, and now it's working fine, pretty good, much better. Didn't have the power to even take off back in with the previous version, but let's see how this thing does, because Sandown is looking good this morning. Look at this, looking good. So let's take off into the sun. Let's give it a notch of flaps. There they come. And there's our indicator. Take off. Let's let our brake off. And let's get this thing in the air. And we're off. Bring our flaps up. Back our manifold pressure down. And then back down our RPMs. Give her some trim. I think we got ourselves a plane. Let's take her over to Portsmouth. Take a look at Portsmouth from the Islander. And I've got a new mod. It's a tree mod. Let me show it to you real quick. It's the BIJON seasons. And this solves a lot of the problems. I've seen some other screenshots and some other videos on this modification, and it is great. It takes care of a lot of the garbage, the photogrammetry garbage that's out there, and I will put a link for it. It is available, 18 bucks in the sim market. That said, she sure looks pretty in the This is one great workhorse. Let's get her across the Solent and get her over to Portsmouth and get her. Take a look at Portsmouth. Okay, let's bring her into Portsmouth and see how things look. Ooh. Things look nice. And this tree mod clears up, like I said earlier, a lot of that photogrammetry garbage, which is a godsend in this. It also handles putting the correct trees for the climate, and also a lot of that large trees that are really out of place. Hey, and while we're thinking about it, folks, let's take a look at Portsmouth. It gets noisy out here, so bear with me. Oh, looking good. Spinnaker. HMS Victory. Right here next to the Mary Rose. As always, looking good at Portsmouth. And this is with a mod. I'll put a link for this mod in too. It's a free one from flightsim.to. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing lined up to land. Take a look at her on the okay. I see it now. Hey, I want to thank you for joining us, and if you like this, hit that like button, and please hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button because it really it's free, doesn't cost you a dime, and it really helps us get the word out. Okay, let's see, now we got her down within range. Let's bring her into turn to final. Bring another notch of flaps in. And we are turning to final. The other thing that this did, because I love Lyon Solent, it's a beautiful airport, but right at the end was looks like an apartment complex or condos, but it was all photogrammetry up, and it looked like just a glob. And with this tree mod, it's really cleared that up, and we'll go by that and I'll show that to you. Okay, coming in about 70, which is about right for this aircraft. Fuel pumps on. Beautiful summer day. I got her set for June. Okay, 60 over the fence. Let's see if we can round out our flare. She wants to float on us a little bit. We're down. Bring our flaps up. And if you see these buildings off to our left here, you'll see what I mean when I say they look a lot better. They used to look like just a glob. Kind of the trees and the buildings were all photogrammetried in together. This has done so much, this mod. I can't say enough about it. And let's bring her into right in front of the tower. Boy, this is a pretty airport.